DSC. It's Kent on a Friday. That's a bad night to have that off. Also, your check display's bitching about backup lights and washer fluid, so get on your shit, bud. Nice style 32s look mint though. Probably because they are. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. We're in Kent on the way home from the worst bowling performance I have ever had, ever. As over a 10-year-old person, I would say. It was atrocious. 3 weeks skipping because everybody's been too busy and ruined it. It was awful. So today I woke up to the email, usually the first thing I do when I wake up and become cognizant enough to know my name, I reach for my phone, look at text message, look at emails, refresh Twitter, Instagram, the usual. And today I noticed an email from Apple regarding the Apple TV 4th generation being available today. So I looked at the shipping, it couldn't ship till next week. So I bought one online and told them I'd pick it up in the store. So I picked that up in the store today, I took that home. It's mostly set up, it's very different than the 1st generation product, and I'll probably show you tonight, or the 3rd generation product, I'll probably show you tonight. It's thicker, it's faster, different interface, and the remote's pretty damn cool. Cavaliers played the, it's another 540, style 37s, with an M5 bumper. That's cool. I don't know if I've seen that before. That's rare for me. I saw an M-Tech today on Montrez. I'm like, whoa, that's actually an M-Tech. Anyways, Cavaliers played the Miami Heat. Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in full strength on the court. Beat them by 15 points, or ended up being 10. I had about 20 in the last few minutes. So that was good. I really hope the Cavs can keep playing how they are. Tristan Thompson did great tonight. Dellavedova. J.R. Smith is the weak link right now. Kevin Love looks amazing. LeBron looks great. Dellavedova and Mozgov all look fantastic. Smith can't seem to get anything to go. He had like 1-2 point tonight. He's dead. So I don't know if we can trade him or what. I mean, he has his ups and downs. He was great the regular season last year. The playoffs hit and things totally went to shit for him. So hopefully he can pull himself out of it. It's 1:15 and I am dead. But real quick, I'm going to give you a little demo of the TV 2. So this is the Apple TV 3. Looks exactly like the Apple TV 2. The 1 looked like an Apple Airport. I never had that, never used it, don't know what it was like. It had dedicated storage. The 2 and the 3 just had 8 gigs and everything else was streamed. It's really thin. When the 3 came out, it was way faster than the 2. Now that thing's slow as crap too. The 3, which is over here in the dark, let's see if I can do anything about that, is thicker. Not quite twice the thickness, I don't think. No, only about a ½ inch, if that, thicker, and the footprint's the same. I think the I/O is the same too. I don't think they added or removed any accessibility. Let's see. Power, HDMI, little USB. Oh, it looks like they got rid of optical audio, so it all goes through HDMI now, and it still has the Ethernet. Yeah, so they ditched the optical audio. I never used that on the Apple TV anyway, so I don't care. These switch inputs on the TV. That's the DirecTV box bitching about some title not being available. So let's see. Switch over to, it's called PC, ironically. Remote. The TV 2 and 3 remote was this little aluminum, super thin, had a button battery in the back. Really easy to lose. And it still works, I think. Is that working, or am I fiddling with the new one? Does it work? Yeah, it does. The TV 2 remote, and the TV 3 works with the 4. That's funny. But the new one, it's a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier. It's still an aluminum backing. Still has infrared, even though it uses Bluetooth to connect, so I don't have to point it, which is nice. If you're going to sit under a blanket or something, you don't have to stick your hand out of the couch and point it at the TV and try to get it around anything that's on the way. Menu, power button, Siri button, play, pause, and I'm not sure what this plus minus does. You might have to code that to your TV for volume. I don't know Although, yeah, it does do volume. It's not displaying on the TV, but it's changing on the surround sound box. So I guess that's a volume button. But if we use Siri, open Netflix, we get a notification on there, and it opens Netflix to The Walking Dead. The top part of the TV remote is a touch sensor that allows us to cycle through account settings, and kind of inconveniently, to get to your list, which is what I exclusively use, you have to go all the way down to the bottom. And here's what I have put in my list on Apple TV. So if I wanted to watch Lost, I would navigate over that, press to click, haptic feedback, there's Lost, more episodes removed from the list, or rate. I guess more episodes would take us to the season selection, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to see that I have 1 episode to go before I'm done with Lost. We'll go all the way back to home. Biggest addition in the software is a visual overhaul. It's now, in my opinion, more attractive. Biggest feature update is the fact that there is an app store, similar to that on the iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad. So I've only downloaded a couple apps from here, from the trending section. There's a YouTube app, Hulu, there's pretty much everything. But there's this game, Crossy Road, which I downloaded, so that'll be on the device. This is a 64 gig model. This is the one I think they demoed during the keynote presentation, and I pretty much suck at it. But it's kind of fun to mess with, I guess. We'll get to here, run, run, run. Oh, good Lord. And we'll see. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, we got hit by a bus. All right, so we got 36. My top score was 48 in a few attempts. Fun to play with. Bunch of apps, bunch of games. Really, I only use this thing for Netflix and AirPlay. There's an NBA app, which caught my eye, so that was interesting. If we go to today's games, notice how quick this thing is. It really does fly. So here's the Miami Heat versus Cleveland Cavaliers game. We get a nice outlook, or a nice view that it was a final score of 92-102. We get a quarter by quarter total field goal percentage and timeout. I don't know. Get to see who was playing, I guess, when the game ended. We had all the deep bench in. So that's kind of a nice overview, and then we can go up there and change to any date we want and see scheduled games in the future. I haven't really played with the Siri too much, though. I guess we could ask for movies with Robin Williams. And I think it might show, there they are, movies with Robin Williams. So cool stuff. And that's, I think, only going to search here. But I think during the demo, if we open something that is here, it'll show us if it's also on, say, Netflix, if we have Netflix installed and logged in, or Hulu, or HBO Go, or some other streaming service. It'll show us if it's available there, or we have to purchase it. Good stuff so far. I haven't actually used it to watch anything yet. Let's see if the AirPlay works, because that was a huge problem with the Apple TV 3. You would have to connect like 5 times before it would work, and then it would finally connect. But let's go into my jazz album, and we'll play some Frank Sinatra, and see if we can AirPlay Apple TV. Still taking a good bit of time, but it worked the first time. And if we can turn the volume up here. So that worked. But see, then it stopped. Is this just an iPhone problem? And I'm hitting play. It's showing that it's playing. See the lag there? Why is this a problem? Maybe that was just a little glitch. So we'll come back over here. We'll turn on mirroring. And it did fairly well connect there. Okay, so maybe that actually works now. See if we can lag it up video-wise. Now it's actually in video mode. Oh, that's weird. That's very weird. Alright, 7-minute clip. That's way too long. So, looks like most of the stuff works now. I am totally dead. We went bowling tonight. I told you it absolutely blew. My leg hurts, my wrist hurts, my back hurts. I'm just a mess, so I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow's Saturday, my dad's last full day before he heads back to the best coast. So we'll probably hang out with him some. I don't know if we're going to do any work tomorrow. I hope not. But that was today. Apple TV 4, exciting upgrade, and just hope that it works and that it's faster and it does half of what it's supposed to do. So we'll talk tomorrow on Saturday. Hope your weekend started well. Good night.